72 hours later.
Watermelon never tasted so good. What is up, guys? Welcome to Barrookie. Today's video, I want to talk about my experience with 72 hours of fasting. In today's video, I'm going to share with you my experience, whether or not I'm going to do it ever again, how many fat loss that I experienced, and also some of the benefits that may or may not be present. So without further ado, let's go. So I started my fast at 6 p.m. on Thursday, and the reason I did that is because I want to have a quality jiu-jitsu training that evening, and I also want to have a head start the next morning with already 12 hours of fasting in the tank. That was really the whole idea about it. Was it the best idea? I don't know, because that means if we start with 12 hours of head start with sleep, that means that the last 12 hours will be while I am awake. So that might be a little bit more difficult. But alas, we did it that way, so that's how we roll. So the first 24 hours, it was nothing really special. It's not been very foreign for me. I've already done a couple of 24-hour fasts. The most difficult thing for me is that I'm constantly wanting to eat, so that is really hard. I am somebody that eats a lot. When I come at work, I eat my breakfast, I eat nuts, I eat fruits, and then I eat my meal, then I have some more fruit, and I'm constantly eating throughout the day. So that was for me the most difficult thing. It's like I constantly have to have something in my mouth to chew on, to bite on, to have some flavor. So that was really the most difficult thing for me. The first 24 hours I had one regular coffee and 2 decaf coffees just to have some taste into my mouth, and I finished the day off with some lemon juice because that is low to no calories, but it does have some electrolytes, which is very beneficial because it's not because we're fasting that we should be dying. So I really want to stay hydrated, and I still wanted to have my electrolytes in. Now, let's talk about the reason why I wanted to do this fast. Well, as I already mentioned, my relationship to food is like I constantly want to have it. So that's why I really thought, hey, maybe this is going to be a good reset, and I really wanted to know how I would react if I didn't have as much food as I'm used to. So even no food at all. We might as well know how our body is going to react in the absence of food. The first evening of the first full day was very, very bad. I was so tired, and I still had to work out. I did a workout. I did it a lot less intense. I slept good, not great, but good. And then it was up to day number 2. So that was Thursday. So for now, 39 hours in. Feeling kind of lightheaded, legs are heavy, a lot of clarity in my head, but it's not like a positive kind of clarity. It's just like everything is so everything is like too much, you know. It's like too much input into my brain. So yeah, let's see how it goes. I got a pinch of salt because I felt like that would like boost me up a little bit, and it actually did. And I went to jiu-jitsu, everything went fine. I didn't faint. I actually felt super great, super pumped, super energetic afterwards. So I don't think it did me any harm in that regard. But yeah, a couple of minutes later after I came home, I still felt very tired again. Now, let's talk about the benefits of fasting. Well, so one of the benefits they talk about is weight loss. And although weight loss in such a short period is probably just going to be water weight, the scales show a reduction of weight, and maybe that is going to be very good if you want to have like a boost start, if you want to have some motivation. I don't know. I didn't really do it for weight loss, but if you want to see the numbers, well, I started at 86 kilograms. And by the time it ended, I got to 83 kilograms. And 83 kilograms, to be honest, is a weight where I'm the most comfortable in. So yeah, basically a good way to get there, but I don't know if I'm going to stay there. That is going to be me having to work a bit. What I also found is that your immune system gets a boost. Even 36 months later, they still can find the immunity boost of that. I don't know, I can't measure it, I didn't do any blood work, so yeah, it's gonna be a benefit that I just take with me. Also, autophagy is one of the things they mentioned. That is basically your body that is going to consume like dead cells or cells that aren't really working as good as they should, like maybe potential cancer cells. If that is true, that's a good thing that that is happening. Also, people talk about the benefits of fasting, that they have more clarity. And to be honest, I really felt like I had a very clear head, but I lacked a lot of focus. So I had a clear head, but no focus. And in today's day and age, if you're working, you want focus, right? For most jobs that are out there, you want focus. You don't want the clarity. We're not hunting for our food anymore. So we don't want to have spatial awareness as we needed before. And we don't need to see and intercept every sensory input in order to find that lion or that deer or whatever we want to hunt in order to eat it. No, we need focus more than we need clarity, and I thought, for me personally, that it was very overwhelming, and it only got worse onto day 3. So let's talk about that. The waking up of day 3 was super amazing.
So I just woke up. It's 6:30. That means we're 60 hours into the fast. That also means I just have 12 hours left. I feel like I'm in the state that I want to be after meditation, like super relaxed. It's like my head is completely empty.
And it's probably the best I felt in that 72 hours. I felt like the state you want to be in after meditation. So a very clear headspace. Everything was just so relaxed, so empty. Like even the thoughts didn't really cross my mind. I was thinking about something, but I could let it go so easily. Maybe if I didn't have to work that day, maybe I could keep that clear headspace. But no, we're living in modern day and age with a lot more stressors. So I think that really played a lot into that. The focus for food was less there. I feel like it was so difficult to focus on mental tasks that I really wasn't thinking about food too much. I must say that you really have to be mindful that you drink enough water, and your pee is the best indicator for that, in my opinion. You have to hydrate a lot. I went around 2 to 3 liters of water a day, and preferably you want to have a pinch of salt and some lemon juice with that, so that you also get your electrolytes in. Right, so now we're 70 hours in, and my hands and arms feel very cold, so that's not a good thing. And yeah, I also feel very dizzy, lightheaded. So yeah, I'm looking forward to eating again. Very much, actually. So yeah, that is really my experience with the fasting. Do I recommend it? Yeah, absolutely. You're going to find yourself in very different ways. Will I ever do it again? I don't know, not in the near future, that's for sure, because I really didn't like the experience. So the way I broke my fast was with a watermelon. So I went to my parents, they made some fresh soup, so that is also good. So it's very good on the stomach. You don't just dump in a bunch of food into your stomach. That's not good. Did I really follow that rule? No, because after the soup I had a lot of bread and meat and stuff like that, and so I don't know if I was a good example to what you should eat after a fast. As it comes to pooping, what I really found very bizarre was that even though I had food, normal food, the day before, I didn't poop the complete 72 hours, so I didn't really have any bowel movement at all. So yeah, just for reference, that was something that happened. So yeah, this is my experience with the 72-hour fast. Let me know in the comments down below how you experienced that. Did you find it a very pleasant experience or not? Do you want to do it again? Or if you're thinking about trying to do the 72-hour fast, let me know in the comments down below. Also, I guess I'll be seeing you all in the next video. Peace! That wasn't meant to happen.